It's Friday, everyone. What do we do on Fridays here at the Hint Hive? That's right, we smash the patriarchy. Hello, fierce and fabulous listeners. Welcome to another episode of the Hint Hive, Amplifying Women's Voices. I'm your host, Kelly Hint, Queen Bee of this hive, and today we're diving into a topic that affects every single one of us: aging. But we're not talking about aging gracefully, unless that's what you want. We are talking about aging on your own terms. Buckle up, because we're about to shatter some stereotypes and redefine what it means to grow older as a woman. Let's get into it. Let's start by addressing that damn elephant in the room: society's obsession with youth. From magazines to movies, we are constantly bombarded with the message that younger is better. Well, guess what? We're here to call BS on that. Aging is not something to be feared or avoided. It is a privilege. Every wrinkle, every gray hair, every laugh line is a testament to the life we have lived, to the battles that we've fought, and to the wisdom that we have gained. So to hell with the anti-aging creams and procedures that promise eternal youth, unless that's what you're looking for. Let's embrace the age we are and the badass women that we have become. Now first, let's talk about choice. One of the most empowering things about aging is that it's your journey, and you get to define what it looks like. Want to rock gray hair? Go for it. Prefer to color it pink, blue, or keep it your natural shade? That's your call. The key here is that you get to decide, not society, not your friends, not your family, and not your partner. Just you. Aging is not about fitting into a box. It is about breaking out of one. And let me tell you, I am having the time of my life breaking all those boxes down, because I cannot be contained in one of those flimsy ass little societal boxes. And can we talk about our bodies for a minute? They are incredible, aren't they? They have carried us through decades of experiences, joys, sorrows, and everything in between. Yet we are often so critical of them, especially as they change with age. It is time to flip the script. Celebrate your body for what it is and what it can do. Forget about the so-called flaws and focus on the strength and resilience that comes with age. Your body is a testament to your journey. Wear it proudly. And how about pursuing passions? Aging is not a time to slow down. It is a time to speed up. Have you always wanted to learn a new skill, start a new hobby, or embark on an adventure? Now is the perfect time. Do not let age be a barrier to pursuing your passions. Whether it's painting, dancing, traveling, or starting a business, go for it. You have the experience, you have the wisdom, and hopefully by now, you have the confidence to tackle anything you set your mind to. And for those who haven't started sprouting grays yet, if you're struggling with confidence, talk to someone about that. If you are struggling with body image, talk to somebody about that. And those of you who are of the aged, such as myself, if you're still struggling with that, holy crap, talk to someone. We have lived too many years on this earth to not embrace the aging process. We have gone through too much in our lives to be stuck in that nonsense BS of our youth. F those body image issues. Let's just embrace who we are. Let's wear it proudly. Let's wear our age proudly. For those of you who have followed my TikTok, you may have watched a recent video that I posted about my journey through menopause. It had come to my attention that we don't talk about this stuff nearly enough, because I was actually talking with a woman about going through menopause and kind of the hell that it was for me. And the shock on her face actually shocked me, because she thought that menopause simply meant you just stop having a period and that was the end of it. And so no one prepared her for what menopause could look like. And that's the kind of stuff that's driving me crazy. Why are we putting aging, like we're shoving everything under the rug? We're hiding it. We are hiding the aging process. I would imagine, so as a therapist, I would imagine it's because of like fears of death, right? Because if we're talking about aging, it means we are talking about the reality that we are closer to the end of our lives than the beginning. And that makes some people really uncomfortable. But unfortunately, what's happening with that is we're not preparing people for what aging is like. For men, I'm just going to veer off just a second on this one, because this is something that I have had to work with people on. For men, they are sometimes not prepared for what happens to their bodies, including their sexual functioning as they age. Granted, there's a little bit more focus on them because of that magic blue pill, Viagra. So there has been a little bit more discussion on that, but they don't really talk about, like, I don't think, based on my own experiences as a therapist and human, I don't think guys are sitting around the table in their, 50s and 60s talking about how getting an erection is very difficult, because it is seen as an embarrassment, when the reality is it's a part of the aging process. And if we were more comfortable talking about it instead of feeling ashamed about it, I think also that impacts women who have sex with men. Because if their male partners are struggling with intimacy and they're not talking to them about it, I am telling you, I know this for a fact. A lot of women take that on as they are aging themselves as women, and so their partners no longer find them desirable. And that is so incredibly damaging. That's why I wanted to do an episode. Granted, this one's probably going to be a little bit shorter than the others, but I just wanted to get it out there to start talking about this stuff. It is okay. It is absolutely okay to age and experience the symptoms of aging. And if you don't like some of those things, yes, of course, do something about it. But for crying out loud, can we please just talk about it? Can we please just normalize it? So again, and I talked about this in my video, I've been postmenopausal for 5 years now. And my symptoms have gotten so unbearable. Just hot flashes, night sweats, nausea, inability to lose weight, and the rage that I have is incredible. And I feel very fortunate that I am a therapist who teaches people healthy coping skills and a coach who helps people practice those coping skills, because if I didn't have them, I kind of think I might be in jail for murder. Because the way my hormones have been, it's been a little crazy. So I wanted to do this whole thing naturally because that was my choice. As I age, I wanted to age naturally because I'm not ashamed of aging at all. I do not care that I have some wrinkles or whatever. The menopause, That's what we call the little pot belly that happens after menopause. It looks, I think some people call it like apron belly or something. Yeah, I've got that going on. I don't like it. It's not very attractive, but it is not like it's not affecting my self-worth. What really started bothering me was my inability to lose weight, not from an appearance standpoint, but from how I feel. Like my body doesn't feel good. And also, as someone with lupus, I already hate the feeling of my body every single day. I struggle every day. And so I just got to a point where I'm done. I need to go talk to my doctor about this. But my doctor was so hesitant to put me on any hormones because it had been 5 years. And she said, Kelly, we usually start this, when you are first postmenopausal. She said it's kind of risky, and she didn't want to do it. But then, of course, being me, I'm like, well, I'm either going to die from a heart attack from being on HRT, or I'm going to kill someone. So do you want that on your conscience? Thankfully, I have a doctor with a sense of humor, and she didn't have me committed. But she ran blood work on me, and she agreed to try it. So a few days ago, let's see. So it was Sunday that I started, and it's Friday now. I have a patch, an estrogen patch, and because I still have my uterus, I am also on progesterone. So we'll see what happens. My husband was very disappointed that there were not immediate effects because he cannot tolerate my anger any longer. I'm kidding. It's not as bad as I make it. Okay, it's not externally as bad as I make it. I'm in control of myself. What my husband experiences is me being very bitey. I don't have a lot of patience for things, but I'm not verbally or physically abusing him. That's all on the inside. I simply picture popping his head off of his neck, or I simply picture mowing down a bunch of people who are being horrible human beings. I'm kidding. I have never pictured that, but I'm just being dramatic for effect. Anyway, so I plan on talking about this a little bit more, about my experiences with HRT, which is hormone replacement therapy, because I want other people to know, because I don't know. I struggle to find other women, like people my age. My friends they're not postmenopausal yet. I just talked with a friend last weekend who is the same age as me. She hasn't even started menopause at all. And so I'm going through this way earlier than most of my peers. And so I don't have the supports I need to talk about what was it like for you. So I'm trying to be that for others. And that actually brings me to this next point, that as we age, it is so crucial to surround ourselves with people who lift us up. And we've got to find our tribe. We need to find people who encourage us, support us, inspire us. And we need to be that person for others too, which is where I am at this point. I'd like to share my experiences with HRT, provide updates to inform people. I'm hoping that this inspires others to share, for you guys to share your experiences, to offer your wisdom, and to celebrate the achievements of the women around you. Because together we can create a very powerful community that defies the stereotypes and empowers each other to age on our own terms. That's what this is all about for me personally, is I want to give women the permission to be themselves, but also to embrace the aging process instead of fearing it. We need more of this community. And I've had so many conversations with people about hair coloring as we age. Countless conversations, actually. And there are some women who refuse to go gray, and there are some women who embrace it. And I love both aspects of it, as long as it is because women are being true to themselves. Now, I'm going to say something that might sound a little weird, but I may have talked about this in another episode. I can't remember. Sorry, brain fog. But I'm actually disappointed in how my gray hair is manifesting. So I have maybe 20 to 30 gray hairs that you can't really see, because I have curly hair. And so there will be a strand here, a strand there. Usually where the sideburns are is where it's a little bit more pronounced-ish kind of. And I'm kind of disappointed in that, because I imagined that, I don't know, in my 50s, 60s, I would have this full mane of silver glory on the crown of my head. And I got very excited, because I'm like, when I go fully silver, because I don't like the color gray, I'm going to call it silver. I'm going to color my hair blue or purple or hot pink. I was going to be one of those people, because I don't want to age gracefully. I want to age as a badass. I want to age true to my personality, which is I don't give an F at all about what other people think. And so I don't have that. And I look at both of my parents, and they are 69 years old, or they're turning 69 this year. One's already 69, the other's turning 69. They don't have heads full of gray hair. They have wisps of gray. And I'm like, son of a bitch, I'm never going to get that. And here's why this is so ridiculous, but here's why it bothers me. I've had dark hair all my life. And so I haven't been able to do those fun colors like you gorgeous blondes can do, because I don't want to bleach my hair, because it's really unhealthy. But I have blonde friends and stuff that have done cool, hot pink and purple, and it's so vibrant, mermaid hair. Oh my gosh, I would love mermaid hair. That just looks so gorgeous with all those awesome colors. And I can't do it unless I bleach my hair, and I'm not willing to bleach my hair. So I thought, oh, when I go gray, I could do that. Well, the future's not looking good with that. I think the only way I'm going to have a full head of silver is when I'm maybe if I make it to 80 or 90, maybe then. And I'm not going to have the desire for that then. I'm just going to be biding my time until I'm off of this crap show that we call life. Anyway, so point being, if you want to color your hair because you like the color, do it. Don't do it if you are desperately trying to please others, or feel better because other people make you feel like crap and you really want to go gray. Ladies, who freaking cares what other people think? If you want to let your hair be natural, do it. That is the point of this entire thing. The aging process is yours and yours alone. Nobody gets to tell you what you should and should not be doing in your aging process. So now, having said that, let's talk about self-care and wellness. Self-care is not a luxury. It's a necessity, especially as we age. We have got to take care of our minds, bodies, and spirits. This can mean anything from practicing mindfulness and meditation to indulging in a spa day, getting a facial, or simply taking a quiet walk in nature. Listen to your body and give it what it needs. Wellness is about finding balance and nurturing yourself so you can continue to thrive at every age. All right, as we start to wrap up today's episode, remember this. Aging is not a curse. It is a gift. It is a journey that we get to navigate on our own terms. So let's embrace it with all the fierceness and badassery that we possess. Age how you want. Live how you want, except being douchey. Don't be douchey. And never let anyone tell you otherwise. I'm so grateful that you joined me today on the Hint Hive Amplifying Women's Voices. And I hope that you continue to keep shining, keep fighting, and keep being the incredible women that you are. Thank you again, ladies, for joining me on this aging journey. You've been listening to the Hint Hive, Amplifying Women's Voices, and if you enjoyed today's episode, be sure to subscribe and leave a review. And remember, ladies, the world is yours to conquer. Age is just a number. This podcast is powered by Kelly Hint Empowerment Coaching, as well as Kelly M. Hint LMHC and The Cranky Counselor. To find out more about coaching services, head over to CoachKellyHint.com. If you'd like to know more about the psychotherapy services I offer to individuals within the state of New York, you can check out KellyMHint.com. And if you'd like to learn more about aromatherapy, you can check out TheCrankyCounselor.com.